No, it's time. What you saying, people? Welcome to the good, the bad, and the ugly with me, Joe Blackman, and Botswana Pappy. This is the good, that's the bad, and today we got the ugly. No,
No. That's respect. Nah, I'm not the ugly, bro. I'm not the ugly. Crazy. I was thinking, yeah, the good. No. We gotta address that, bro.
you know what I mean? I thought, Bot said that's how I should start the thing, so that's how I started the thing.
I don't bots need to do that though. Bots, it's definitely that was wrong still.
I didn't think Joe was gonna run with it, but he did.
Yeah, so you gotta do what you gotta do. Reckless settings. Listen, read the chat. Listen, we're here for it. We're here for it. What is this, Ahmed Hassan? It's KG at last turning up on the show.
Yes.
Me and Bots created. He finally graced us with his glory. Yeah?
Yes.
He's here. Yes.
I'm here, man.
So that's why he deserved that violation, because you know what? I'll tell you something, yeah? He should have been here a long time. You know, how long I've been asking this man to turn up on the show. Like, it's his turn up, bro.
Exactly.
Anyway, hey, what I would like to say is, guys, please make sure you smash that like button as soon as you come in, yeah? And make sure that you subscribe if you're new. Listen, it's been a long time coming, yeah, to have KG on the good, bad, and ugly, right? Because I would love to get his opinion on some of the things that we always talk about. Now, Boss, number one on the list. Yes. How do you feel about Bruno Fernandez being signed and being given a new contract?
Bro, Bruno Fernandez.
Just bare cheekbones. Bare cheekbones.
Listen. So here's what I want to say about this. This is like the epitome of what a Manchester United player should be. He's got the talent. He's the leader. He's got that fighter mentality, the passion. He embodies honestly what the new Man United should be. So I'm so happy for me. I'm buzzing. I'm excited. This is my captain, man. My capitan. So I'm going to go ahead and say it was the right move by Inos for me, from my perspective, that like we renewed Bruno's contract and he's going to be here for a while. And I really like that we're going to sort of like make him a big part of the team. So that's how I feel. I don't know how KG feels about it, how you feel about it, Joe. But KG, what do you say?
KG running, and listen, you know the funny thing is, right? I'm looking at KG right now, yeah, and he's trying to be a guest. He wants
in his own house.
He's like this. Like holding his hand.
No, I'm a guest. I have to understand that. What do you call it? This is your show, so I'm doing the respectful settings. I'm not gonna sin bin anyone. I haven't got no sin bin powers, bro. I'm literally in here on some, let's get to, but then I like the fact that we are talking about the captain. I like the fact that we are talking about Bruno Fernandez. I think last season, it's been, you know what? Let's have it right, innit? There's been Bruno disrespect. I remember when Eriksen came in and you know what everyone said? Bruno's going to be dropped now. Eriksen, much better.
Foolishness.
I remember that. I remember when Weghorst had a couple good games and they said, better with the ball, doesn't lose it enough. Weghorst, new number 10. I remember now when we'll link with Mason Mount, and Mason Mount everyone was saying, well, now a 10's here, Listen, end of the day, I haven't seen one yet that can do what Bruno does. The goal yesterday was ridiculous. And I think I saw someone else say it, but Bruno Fernandez is very disrespected by our fans, and I think I think definitely by rivals, but we've allowed it. We've allowed them. It's when they started with Fernandez, and I think it just never stopped. And Bruno is essential to what we need to do going forward. So yeah.
We disrespect our players, so they think it's okay. This is why we don't get money for our players as well, fam. Yeah, this is the reason. Yeah. This is the reason we don't get no money for our players, because we disrespect our players first. Yeah. And then we just let other rival fans talk. And we're like, yeah, it's true, isn't it? No, bro, it's not true. Talk about your own players. I went on to man like Will's channel earlier, right? And there was this Liverpool fan that's running his mouth, yappa, about my team, fam, telling me that my manager's going to get fired on November, and this guy was just sitting there letting it happen. So I had to pull up, blood.
No.
This guy was sitting there just letting it happen. Shut up, blood. Don't talk, fam. Yeah?
I wasn't Sidvid. Bro. I was chilling. Bro. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't even know.
A Liverpool fan, fam. Listen, a Liverpool fan. You let the Liverpool fan run his mouth. Why did you think I pull up so quickly?
No, that's charges though. So wait, you're telling me? Wait, is that what's going on though? What's going on?
Listen.
Talk to us, bro. We need to hear this. You can't be here saying you're happy about the Bruno, my Apple El Capitan, and you're on other channels chatting. What's going on?
Listen, KG. Listen. Okay, this is what happened.
Yeah.
Right? We're talking about Liverpool's prospects for the season, and I said Liverpool stand a really good chance of really challenging for the title because there's no expectations for them. And then I just let the Liverpool lad say his thing, and KG was like, I mean Joe was like, why are you not interrupting him? I was like, no, fam, let him.
It's looking good.
Let him land his plane. I just wanted the brother to land his plane.
So what was
that?
What was the disrespect, bro? Tell us. Wait, what kind of stuff was being said? I just want to know what you was allowing.
I pulled up on the show because I heard this Liverpool fan, by the way, not a Man United fan, Liverpool fan tell this guy that our manager is going to get sacked by November because the signings like Xerxes are no good. And this guy was quiet.
Listen. No, Joe, why are you
No, get the beat now. Get out, blood. I've got KG. I don't need another.
Nah, bring it back. No, he needs to be here. I've not touched it.
You know what I need to do? Do you know what I need to do? 1 second. You know what I'm gonna do, lads? Hey, everybody, I'm opening the lines, yeah?
Open the line.
Somebody, anybody, come in here and flog this guy.
Let me understand this though. Let me understand what's going on right now. So you were chilling, yeah? Joe, one day you just felt a disturbance in the force, is what I'm hearing from you. You felt a disturbance. There's a person I do a show with. Spider sense was tingling. He said, hold on, I'm the leader of the THDL, and we're looking different. And a guy that I have a show with consistently is somewhere else with Liverpool fans not backing the manager.
Bro, listen. Joe, stop flipping the script. No, this is not how it went.
Shut up. No, shut up. I don't even like Crush right now, but
hey yo, bots. Hey yo, KG, remember yesterday? Yesterday what Bots was talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, our players, they're getting gonna get injured. We gotta protect our players. What were you doing? Why were you not protecting our manager? What's going on?
Talk to us.
What's going on? What's going on, puppy? What's going on?
I just wanted the man to land his
No. This is not the bro. Listen, this is not. This is not a Liverpool call, bro. This is not a Liverpool call. This is a Manchester United chat, bro. We don't do Liverpool over here, okay?
Yeah.
We don't do proper-ish.
Did he just say that Liverpool have a chance to win the title? Even that is sin-binnable, bro. Even that alone, bro.
They do what now? They do what now?
Okay. Let's keep this.
No, you cannot survive. You must not survive. You must, if you push the button, I'm going to pick you out again, fam, yeah?
Hey, Joe.
I'm disappointed.
Hey, Joe.
No, it's a panel show now. Forget about that guy.
No. He let this T-level Specs Gonzalez, run up. You don't understand, because I was watching the stream. He let this T-level Specs Gonzalez run up on him, and Boss was just like, It wasn't no joke.
Is that what he's doing?
Brother, no.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Box is moving a bit mad in this. Box is moving mad the last few streams he's been doing, bro.
I'm glad you lot are calling it out.
Nah, Box. You gotta be on charges.
Boss, what are you taking?
You have to be on charges, bro.
Yeah, you're like, even banned from showing your face on.
You know what? You know what? KG, Joe Blackman. You know what? As punishment, he has to take the bet I gave Joe Blackman. You gotta take the bet.
No one.
I'm joking.
Me and you. In fact, shut up. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute.
By the way, we need to address all this betting stuff because why is my name getting dragged into stuff without my consent, bro? What's going on?
I watched that back.
You got to talk to him about that. Talk to him.
Listen, why are you trying to make bets with him? Oh, bro, can I talk?
Yeah, talk. Go ahead.
Why are you bringing up my name, putting bets with me without my consent? Are you a crackhead?
No, listen, you could have hopped into the call if you wanted to. I just wanted to call you out. That was like a call out. It wasn't
you could call me out for
because remember, for a bet, you have to have both parties to agree, you know?
Yeah,
I can't just agree on it.
On my behalf. Why did you consent on my behalf?
I didn't consent on your behalf. I said I bet you. You could have came back in.
Did he say that I owe him 20 quid for a bet that I didn't even agree on?
Bro, he said something about Rashford, then he said something about Mount, then he went, this guy owes me $20. If that
I was like, for what?
How is man saying this?
I said will. I didn't say he does. I said he will.
No, you didn't.
There's a big difference.
We went back and watched it.
Yeah, you can watch it again. There's a big difference between saying
multiple times.
Hold on, definitely. I watched the content as well. He definitely said, I don't want to get distracted, by the way. He definitely said, after Mount achieves this and Rashford achieves this, Pav owes me $20. But let's not.
For what?
Let's not lose our minds, and we can deal with Crash on tomorrow's show in the morning.
And we need to deal with the other guy, who's making bets with a name like Shabazz. Are you sure you're allowed to bet? Is your culture going to allow you to bet?
Yo, bet haram.
Imagine, talk on it.
Haram settings.
You know what, for real? Are you allowed haram?
Oh, but speaking of...
I'm not getting involved. With what's happening in certain areas of the UK, I'm not getting involved in this one. I'm thinking I'm going to say something.
This is true.
Actually, since everyone's getting called out, stuff. KG, what are you going to do for members? What are you going to do for members' content during the season, bro?
Oh, we got. Hey, wait, hold on.
KG, I got this. You guys stay there. Thank you very much. We're back to the show.
Back on track. We need to get this show back on track.
You see, good employees over here. Hold on.
Oh, it's a good question though. But let me answer that one. There's an internal process, and I'm working on it. Absolutely, bro. Members have to get their own stuff. It's true. I'm on it. I'm thinking, but you look to see. I've upped the level content, bro. My daughter's editing now, bro. But anyway, we got to talk. We got.
Tell him.
Yo, we need to get back to what's good, what's bad, what's ugly first. Let's get
we only got to what's good or bad or ugly. Yeah, right. We're just flogging you because you're a liar. Yeah, no chance. But anyway, we'll get to that later. Anyway. Back to the show. So look, where do you want to start, Butts? Should we start on a good note?
Let's start with a good note. Let's start with a good. The good this week, guys. Yes. We got signings on top of signings. Listen, just give me the light. Hey, Casey, can you run the tune though? Casey, run the tune. No, you have to run the tune. Run the tune, Casey.
You've got this.
No. You have to run the tune because.
Just give it the light to pass to the low. Cubby's gonna run the show. We got sexy and get that show. Everybody want happy now. United.
Yes.
Hey. New tune have to run, you know. Hey, right. Now that when Euro came. We got the Euro song. Yeah. Euro. I got that on tap. I have that on tap. But anyway, we'll get to that. But listen, people, Man United are moving correct. Please tell me that you're happy about what's going on right now. Botswana Pappy, KD the comedian, both of you must be excited about the level of. Do you know what? People keep getting nervous about the fact that we can't. You know that we're delaying. We're waiting on certain deals, and then out of nowhere, bam, boom, boom, same thing, bam, bam, boom, boom. Here we go. Are you not happy about this? The way that we're moving in the market right now. Surely you should be confident, a little bit more confident in Ineos right now. You know, from 1 to 100, how confident are you with Ineos now as a board?
That's a big scale, you know, 1 to 100. You ain't gonna go 1 to 10, fam. That's crazy. That was real Jamaican.
100%. 100%, fam. Listen, we're doing nothing but 100%. What to them, man? What?
No,
right to the top, no. Let's see.
That's a mad skill. That's a mad skill, bro.
On to the match. On to the something, no. What? On to the something.
So
I feel like you've been ganging up on me.
That's the raunchiest. The raunchiest.
You know what? Yeah, seeing you man only want to count to 10, fam. Yeah, fine. Go on then, 1 to 10. It's the same difference. What's wrong with you?
Okay. Listen, Joe. For me,
before we move on, though, we gotta talk about that deep V-neck, bro. We gotta talk about the deep.
No. Come back here. Where you going? Come back here. No. How dare you? No.
Come like the United Women's team, bro. What's going on? He was
Kanu 906. How raunchy.
Oh God.
I said it's a wide neck.
I'm not here for it.
Bro, that's it.
Disrespect.
Oh no.
Bro,
hit the like button for the V-neck, please. Hit the like button for the V-neck.
Hit the like button if you want to go put on a proper clothes, fam. What's wrong with you, man?
It's a not unnecessary cleavage. All right, back to
man. The V-neck. Man said it's a Y-neck.
wait. Someone said, "What's the ship that's trying to get me?" Sure, Anyway, let's.
All right.
Wait, you asked the question about how confident am I? It was 1 to 100, but that was crazy still. So
I don't understand why that's so hard to understand the scale to 100, bro. You know what 100% is?
All right, percentage. How confident am I in Ineos? I'd have to say, right now, I'm at probably 87%, bro. 87%.
Ooh, that's a high percent.
Yeah, because they're doing a matching. They are doing, like, they've stepped in. Have you heard what they want to do, bro? They even want to keep Old Trafford, scale it back. They've already started working on Carrington. On top of this, they put in their own money. This is something we haven't seen before in terms of them saying, look, we're going to spend. They've got rid of they've got money for Wan-Bissaka, who would have went on a free before. They bought in, potentially, we're at a stage now where they're going to bring in 4 different players. I actually think I'm impressed, especially we're apparently broke. So I don't know how they've done all this sign. They bought in Xerxes, they bought in Masraoui, De Ligt, and Euro. And they've just been forward thinking in the market. You can't tell me that as an organization, they're not looking on point. I wanted Qatar so
did I.
But then what I'm looking at from these people is saying, yes, it's not Qatar with the level of finances, but I think they brought in a strong team that, because I believe Qatar, they would have thrown money at the situation and it could have been similar to what Chelsea are doing. That's crazy. It could have been similar to what Chelsea have done, basically, where they're just throwing money at loads of things and I don't know what they're doing over at Chelsea. Whereas with us, it looks like we're really getting the right people in all sorts of positions and we see where it goes from there.
In your stew, bro. That's why I don't understand. Listen, that's why earlier I got so mad when I came on that channel, man, like Will once again, and cussed out this guy, fam.
Yeah, good.
He deserved it. He deserved the flogging, fam, because the way that I see us moving this season, bro, now, for me, everybody knows about the manager, 100%. It's all on his shoulders now. Him and the players, it's all on their shoulders. Whoever don't perform this season, it's either perform or get out, fam. It's time to move yourself if you're not doing the right things. Listen, people are asking questions like, is it Jadon Sancho's last season? Is it Rashford's last season? Is it their last redemption soon? And once again, this guy was just sitting there, fam. I was like, bro, go talk about your own manager. Go talk about Arteta. You talk about Arteta, fam. It shouldn't be his last redemption season, though. Yeah?
Sure.
This is the things about next season that I'm proud about, innit? Yeah? The way we've moved, we're already moving like a proper team in the transfer market. We're a big club again. Yeah, we're moving like a big club. Yeah, and secondly,
what's your percentage?
Which percentage?
Yeah,
8 out of 100.
We'll give it a solid. I would actually be lower than KG. Actually, 80%. Okay, 80%. Solid 80%.
So
I would
you know,
for 87.
Joe and KG, for me, the thing that's more exciting is also just the financial rebranding that Inos have sort of like actually like taken upon, like to get Zexi for such a cheap price. I think it was 34 million pounds, euro as well, for like, you know, just under whatever. Bro, like to get De Ligt and Mazraoui combined 60 million, like that, as well as also stopping, you know, we're almost rinsed by Everton for Braithwaite. And the fact that oh, come on, Giselle, don't pick up. Yes. So it's literally like we're looking like a different club. We're moving like a different club. There's literally, you can almost draw the line and say, Old Man United, that was Old Men United. We are New Men United right now. You know? And I really liked the fact that you know, I was a bit surprised. I have to mention that, like, the Mazraoui and De Ligt information coming out before we kicked off the Community Shield. You know, I was like, what is up with that timing? That one for me was a little bit like, okay, this is interesting, but I think it's the positivity that we needed just before going into this week. So I'm really hoping that we also get Ugarte over the line, and then, you know, we keep building and getting even some more midfielders in there. Maybe, you know, Mario Hermoso or whatever, or Sander Berg. You know, we just need to reinforce and really, really, really stock up our army. So that's that for me. Again? And my percentage is.
They said 69%. I don't know why they said that. Said that for you.
No, my percentage is 82. I'm gonna go with 82%.
82. So get out of here. Anyway, moving on. Do you know what? Yeah, we spent too long on the same. You know what? But it's a good thing actually, because we've had not that much good to be happy about. Yeah. Although you did say this, you said this. Yeah, you put this in the bad category. This was his doing. Yeah?
It's actually a good segue into that. Yes. The fact that we lost, like, the Community Shield, right? At the end of the day, it's just a dinner plate, right? But it's nice when you win it, because it gives you a little bit of an uplift that you need going into a new season. So I really feel like that was something that was bad, and then from there, the good part about it was the signings, the double signings, the double here we goes that we heard just before the game. So I classify that as a bad thing that happened this week, but there's more to be excited about, more good things to be excited about. So that's why I want to say that's a bad.
I've got potential bad as well. That's not on the list. But it'll be interesting to see what you lot think about it. It's well, some people feel negatively about the Bruno Fernandez contract. So there's that. I don't know if people are saying, well, we obviously don't want to like stand in be an echo chamber of just like we all feel the same. There's fans out here that feel like, why is he getting paid more? I thought was dealing with contracts and this, that, and the other, and we've just thrown money at him just to say he's the highest paid player. Is that the right thing to do? I don't feel that. There's other people that have said that Onana is another bad that is not being sorted out. That's not been addressed. People are really like, they get upset about his goalkeeping antics, you know, when he is doing this and stuff. Don't know how the team feel about that.
I don't know what that was. I don't know. Do you like
hate that he does that now, or is that like a what goes in your head when he does that? Because I think I've definitely got the red tinted glasses on. I don't really care. It is embarrassing when it doesn't work, but I feel like a lot's made out that he does that. You know what I mean? A lot is made.
What was him and Maguire doing? What was him and Maguire doing as well, Fando? But that's another thing.
What do you mean? What's that? Say that again.
What did Maguire do?
Him and Maguire when they was passing the ball back and forwards to each other.
Oh, I don't recall that one. What is it? Was it making a mistake?
During open play, like when Maguire was a little bit hesitant. Yeah, well, okay. That part for me is just like Onana is very confident, and Maguire is not that confident, right? And that's all that was going on over there. Onana needs to also read that his people, like some of the defenders, are not as confident as him in terms of like starting up that build up from the back. So I feel like his confidence is on 100% right now. And that is why he can feel the audacity to do this. For me, KG, like, it trivializes the thing a little bit. But had he saved that Haaland penalty after doing this, would have been like, yes, Onana, you masterminder of the mind games. Keep doing it, So at the end of the day, whatever, penalties are just penalties, man. It's just like a chance moment of if you can save it or not. I don't care about it. It just gives us more memes and the ops to just troll us with. But at the end of the day, I don't really care.
Yeah, I think I know what they're doing though, because we won the penalty shootout before against Arsenal, and they showed on Sports Bible and stuff. They showed it like they was acting as if we failed after him doing it. Like, he's actually saved penalties anyway, but we won that penalty shootout. But the only picture they showed was him pointing at the net. So you would actually believe that we didn't win that penalty shootout, which was crazy. And he saved one the other day. I don't know, man. I feel like obviously there's agendas. I don't know if he's helping himself by doing that, but it's a 50-50. You have to try and do something. So I really don't understand.
Joe, what do you feel about it?
No, do you know what? Yeah. Well, what is this? What have you put it?
Does that bother you?
Yes.
No, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Does it bother you, Joe?
Do you know what?
That's bad, though. Let me see that again. Do you know? No.
All right. How rude.
Rude.
Does it bother you?
No.
That makes you sick, bro.
Joe's Wi-Fi is moving back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
you're back.
My back. Okay. For me, honestly, all that goal line stuff doesn't bother me. I like it. You get me? Be as animated as you want when people are taking penalties. Distract them, do whatever the hell it is you need to do to make somebody miss a penalty. Goalkeepers, I like it when they do stuff like that, if I'm being honest with you. You get me? So leave him. That's not what bothers me. It was when he was letting stuff like Maguire was taking the goal kick and they didn't know what the hell they was doing. Yeah? That's the foolishness I'm talking about. What the hell was that? Was that some sort of set piece coaching? What the hell was that? Who needs a set piece from a goal kick anyway? What's going on?
Yeah, fair enough. All right, so what else we got? So we can bring the people in it.
Yeah. We need to hurry up and get the people in. We've been talking for too long. We've been enjoying this. So the ugly. And now I think Mr. KG might actually disagree with this. Rashford's performance.
You lot are haters.
How did you feel about Rashford's performance?
You lot are haters, man. I couldn't believe it. Yesterday, man, I was disgusted. And I thought it was just our community that was moving mad. I went on a little trail of YouTube. You know me. I like to just see what's going on. And people are mad at Rashi, bro. He's gonna do well. I'm telling you, like, I know this is crazy. Like, even David Lee calling him Trashford is insane. He missed those. There were two big misses. They're opening up his body one. The Henry one should have done better. There's the one where he hits the post and he just miss kicks it. But like, to act as if that he's not gonna score loads of goals because of that, I think is a bit strange. I think Rashford, like, as much as I don't rate how Rashford moves off the pitch in terms of like with fans, this, that, and the other, but then I think Rashford's a really good player. Still think he's quite dangerous. I think he lost his way last season, I think Rashford's going to deliver this season, and he's gonna silence a lot of the haters, silence a lot of the critics, because he knows he hasn't got a divine right to that position. And I've heard some interesting conversations people have been having, saying basically they believe Rashford's going to start the first game of the season, and he shouldn't. You know, they feel like it should be Garnacho and Ahmad. I still think it should be Rashford and Ahmad and Garnacho off the bench. But after that game, it's all up for grabs. Because Rashford's played more pre-season, I think Rashford should start. Basically, Garnacho, while he showed he was sharp in that game, we don't know if he's fully if he's fully ready. I think if he focuses,
he scored and Rashford didn't. How can you mean you don't know if he's ready, fam? What are you talking about?
Man,
he's the one that scored the goal and Rashford didn't, so he's more ready than Rashford now.
No, I'm saying fitness. He played how many minutes? He played 10 minutes. We can't know if he's fully like.
And he was sharp. He came in and done the job.
That's 10 minutes, bro. When you play a full night,
bro, how long was Rashford on the pitch for? He didn't do nothing though. Man, now you're proving that he comes on for 10 minutes and does more than Rashford.
Yeah, but then again, you're telling me that the first team players wouldn't soften players up, and then after it's easier for you when you come on. We know that it could work.
Is this a UFC fight, fam?
Bro,
like,
you know what's going on.
This is no UFC fight, but that's what you talking about.
Come on, man. You know, when you bring on a fresh player late in the game, they can do that. I'm not taking any way you think away from Garnacho, because I think he's quality in class. I'm just saying that we don't have to turn our back on Rashi now. Like, it's good. We have options. I don't think it's a bad thing now. If Rashi does not score in this next game, then by all means, the game after, don't start him. But if for us to want to turn against him already, I feel people are holding on to remnants of last season, the bad season, and they're bringing it to here. And I don't think it's right.
It's a bit of a sticky one with Rashford, because here's the thing, like the preseason games, he was looking a little bit sharper than last season, how he ended last season. And you're like, okay, this is the projection looks like it's going to be good. And then he has that game in the Community Shield, and then, you know, he can't finish his dinner. I feel like I listened to it might have been Rio or somebody who was talking about this, saying Ruud van Nistelrooy needs to have a one-on-one conversation with Rashford and say, listen, fam, talk me through what was going through your mind when you let that ball go past your dominant foot and you let your weak foot take it and then you hit the post. You need to sit down and make sure that next time these chances, you don't let them just go by like this. So all Rashford has to do is just fix his mentality. But right now, the reason why I classified this as the form is looking like it's not pretty, so it's therefore ugly, is because like he needs to make sure that he starts the season sharp. And Ten Hag said, as long as he gets that one goal, then the floodgates will open, and that's what I hope for him. So I'm making sure that I make sure the delegates know that we want to have a constructive conversation about this. It's not about bashing Rashford. It's about making sure that like we see eye to eye on what he's going to do this season. Anyway, there's a good moment for us to open the lines also and hear what other people have to say about this and you know, what's good, bad, ugly for them. Joe.
Yes, and just before I open the lines, please, people, once again, I just want to highlight there is a like button that you can hit. Yeah, it looks like this. Yeah, it looks like this. Probably like this because behind. Yeah,
are you doing supers, by the way? You reading out supers?
Oh, hey! Thank you. You have more because you're here. Hey, boss, read this.
All right. Big up to. KG, I tell you guys to have patience. The man then said, "Shut up."
Wait. Did that sound like only Joe would have told someone to shut up that way? I sin bin. Joe's
You've been using it. I've told you. I've seen you tell people.
Merchant, bro. I am.
You've been using it though. I see you.
Go on, carry on.
Joe is the shut up merchant. Big up
merchant. So Joe, I think Joe wanted to shout when he said have patience. That's a crazy.
No. Make sure you tell us who said it to you, innit? Yeah, let us know.
The longest monologue in history, by the way. They said the monologue was long still.
This is too long. Anyway.
Conversation.
Guys, make sure you thank Giseldo for your memberships. Talking to you, Olga Kwame, Foster, big up to you. Punjabi United, big up to you. Make sure you say thank you to Giselda for that generous contribution right there. Next super chat from Mick, MUFC Realist TV, saying, yo, puppy, you're getting proper roasted. Time to bring your plate with roast chicken. Big up, rivals are scared. Go, Man United. Let's go, Mick. I appreciate the link is in the chat.
That's glory, Man United, not go, Man United. That's so bullshit.
Glory, Man United.
Oh my, get out again. What is wrong with you tonight? You're a Liverpool fan. Man said go like it's Power Rangers. What is this?
Do not start this.
Man said go Power Rangers. No, get out. Get out.
No, KG. How are you gonna expose me like that?
No, bro. How you gonna simp the man for telling the truth?
Okay,
he told the truth on you. Go Man United. Go Man United. Go Man. I'm embarrassed for you. Yeah.
Hey. Let's stay on track. Let's stay on track.
You know what? Tomorrow's show, bro. You're on charges. You're on full charges. But anyway.
We want to open the lines, okay?
We'll finish reading these super chats though. 1 second. Giselda United also said we need to give the team time to cook because after a couple of bad games, I think it's meant to say, it will get mad again. And you know what? It's true. I know that. Look, KG's the master of the flip flop, innit? Yeah. So I want to see how long you're gonna be there for if Rashford is still walking around the pitch in a couple of games and starts giving us a bad season. Because you know one thing I wanted to address, the fact that it's like we want to forget everything he's done and just keep giving him a clean slate every season. But anyway, I'll let the people them talk about that.
Yeah.
Next super chat. Larry says an academy graduate is 11 goals away from being the top 10 goal scorer in history, and every discussion always leads to Rashford something. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
Pause. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Discussion point. I'm not feeling all this Rashford hate. Rashford is one of the best. Oh, sorry. Let me bring it up. I'm not feeling all this Rashford hate. Rashford is one of the best wingers in the world. Only Mbappe, Vinicius, and Salah have outproduced over the past 5 years. Bring me on
to defend Rashford.
Oh, who's that? All right, call in. I'm gonna make sure I do bring you in. And the last one was this from Matt. What's looking like a double agent right now? Right.
I'll take that one. My fault.
Right. Let's bring people in the order they've been waiting in. Yeah. So because they've been waiting a long time. Yo, man, like reverse pound. What's going on?
Firstly, I won't probably be on the show tomorrow because I'll be at work. So I'm gonna let you and KEG represent me on them betting talks tomorrow because I won't be available.
100%.
I had no consent given, so yeah, you need to bring that man on charges. And secondly,
he's right here. You can
no. I don't. I want to talk about Man United, because
All right, let's do it.
I just feel like I want to talk. And secondly, don't let this man escape tomorrow after all them talks tomorrow. Go Man United, bro. But are you okay? Because lately, bro, you've been talking some nonsense, bro. You got like brain hemorrhage or something, bro. Are you okay? Did you like hit your head somewhere at work or something, bro? Like take off your hat, bro. Let's see your head, bro. Is there a dent in your head or something? Let's see, man.
Yeah, that's got to be, fam. It's
anyway.
Bro, have you ever heard someone say go
Man United?
I can't believe it.
You know, Pav, when I said it, I was like, that didn't sound right. And I was like reading the other super chats, and I was like, nobody's gonna pick it up. And KG was like, hold on, pull over.
No, I did, bro. No, hey. I said you look like Jada Smith, bro. Listen, he took out the hat. He saw Jada Finkin Smith, bro, with the wicked meaning.
Oh my god!
I've been roasted too much, man.
Bro. Nah, I'm sorry, bro.
What's good, my man? What's
sorry, go on, Pat.
Hey, look, I'm gonna go into the season, different to what I was last year, innit? I already told you, look, this year you won't see me as pissed as I was last year, only because I'm giving Inos time. And I told you, man, before, a lot of people said, that 2 transfer windows were going to be done. It's not. It's going to be multiple transfer windows before we might actually challenge. And I'm willing to give him that time because Glazers have been there since 2005. Fergie left in 2013. So let's say post Fergie, we've all been suffering. A lot of us. We've all been suffering. No league titles, no Champions Leagues, getting battered left, right, and centre. Hopefully that will change. Whether Ten Hag's a man, I don't know. I'm still, if I had the chance, I'd get rid. But he obviously bought himself some time with the FA Cup, so I'm going to give him that time. And let's be honest, yeah, this man has been backed more by the club than any manager we've had since post Fergie. Am I right or am I wrong?
Now you'd have to say,
Yeah,
he's been back more than any manager there's been since post Fergie. Yeah, so
it's
now,
because he's been backed by 2 different boards, though. That's the reason, fam. He's been backed by 2 different boards, technically. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So this is it. So this is his first season. I need to see major improvements on the pitch. Like, I can get by losing a game by a goal or 2, but we've been going toe to toe, because you could lose a game by deflected goals or something like that, or just just a poor decision making. But if I don't want to.
Punjabi United says, what do you call it? I think that's Shabazz as well. No manager.
Nah, it can't be, bro. It can't be.
It's Shabazz from the laptop.
Yeah, it's Shabazz from the laptop. It's laptop Shabazz. No manager's won 2 trophies, he said, in 2 years. Post Fergie.
Yeah, but I saw Mourinho come in win a Carabao Cup and Europa League in 1 season, bro. He's won 2 trophies in 1 season. I've seen managers it don't matter, bro. Like, he can win an FA Cup, he can win Carabao Cup. Like, ideally, yeah, I would like him to get Champions League and a cup. I would want that 14th FA Cup, because I'm tired of listening to Arsenal fans talking about, oh, we're the leading club with the most FA Cups. Bro, shut up, man. You man dismissed that cup more than anyone. That cup's up the longest. I think it's the oldest cup in history, you know, the FA Cup in English history, or even like European history. So the way people dismiss it and taint it, it's a bit disrespectful, isn't it? But yeah, I'd like to get Champions League. Like, obviously that 5th spot thing's still there. Just like if the teams do well in Europe, 5th spot's there as well. So we have a chance, either 4th or 5th. I think we'll be battling out 4th or 5th with Tottenham with the players that we got, and that's as long as they perform. Now, a lot of these players have played under 10 off, so I'd expect them to pick up form. Like De Ligt, Mazarawi, you've been around Europe now long enough. I need you, man, to come in and just start firing, bro. You need to like play to your best ability. And I want to see Xerxes. I don't want to go into Fulham next week, yeah, with a Mount or Bruno false 9.
Xerxes not playing. Xerxes not playing.
Was he injured? Don't tell me he's injured.
No, he's not injured, but hearing the manager, he said he wants to get him up to speed or something.
He wasn't. Yeah, but he wasn't injured in the Euros. He was training, so he can't be like lack of fitness.
I don't think he's match fit.
Threshold. Yeah, he hasn't met whatever.
I don't know, man. He should be playing. We can't be going into the new season without having a striker, man. And I don't want to see Rashford play striker either.
He hasn't played. He played what? How many minutes in? He hasn't played football. As in, he played a couple minutes of that Euros, and that was it. The guy hasn't played at all. He'll get his chance.
He should be good enough to play 1/2 though. 1/2 minimum. He's got to be good for that. Surely against Fulham, it's not exactly like Fulham are going to be like pounding us. So they're not going to be like running rings around us. Not like when we've got a lot of players back.
No, because
we should be the aggressors in that game.
Nah, he called him Hooters, bro. This is
that's exactly what I just saw.
Big up yourself, Pap. By the way, big up, Pap.
Hey, just quickly on this one though. You can bring in the next person. I don't think how quick Man United fans make up their mind. People was ready to sacrifice Rashi in that little quick game that he had. So we can't just throw a player in if he's not going to be ready, because we're going to be looking at the player straight away and trying to make an assessment. And some people in that first game will say Xerxes dead. So if he goes in and he's not ready, it's just not going to, I don't think it helps him putting in a player like that that's not ready. Playing when it's time.
Yeah. It's a bit of
in the meantime, what do we rely on? I'm just saying, in the meantime, what do we rely on? Who do we start then? We're going to start Rashford up front.
No, carry on with Bruno.
And Sancho has been playing false 9 all preseason. You know, like
so. You have to start. Okay, so Sancho up front then, yeah. When we've got a striker there already.
No, it's like this. It's a little, what Pav raised is a big point, because Ten Hag is tricky to figure out in that way. Because sometimes, like, you know, Anthony came in and he was just plug and play, but Casemiro had to wait for his chance after, like, you know, whatever Ten Hag set as Casemiro's like target, he didn't reach it, and after maybe 4 or 5 games, that's when we saw Casemiro. So I don't know. We'll be looking at that one with a side eye, seeing what Ten Hag's plan is. Let's see who else.
Let me bring in the next caller real quick.
Who you bring in, Joe?
Yo, Crash, what you saying? Now, first of all,
go, Man United. Dun, 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 dun.
Go, Man United.
Well, just like that, we lost Crash. We lost Crash.
No. How dare you? We will see.
It's still
How dare you?
Rashford red. Bruno green. Onana white. No, bro. No, why did you say go United? Oh, all right.
No bet talk either, yeah. No bet talk. We're going straight into Man United talk. We're going to handle.
All right, Manchester United. All right. So we're talking about Rashford, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Good, bad, or ugly?
Okay. Good. The signings. We've been really fast in the window. Even though some people are saying that we've been, pragmatic, which is the right thing to do, because if you want a certain price on some players, and you want a certain, transfer fee that you want to pay, you have to be able to wait for it. You got to be able to negotiate, and that's exactly what we did. We had the power most of the transfers. The one thing that I did not expect us to do this transfer window, we did it. We signed a player that no one expected us to sign in Lenny Euro. And honestly, across the entire transfer window, we've been the best team doing the best transfers. So I don't think, except for West Ham, other than them, we've been the other best team who's been doing it. So, that's my good. The bad is I still don't know how the team is going to look with all our starting 11. We looked good in that last game against Man City. We looked good, but that was only in spells. It wasn't like a complete, But then again, that is Man City, so of course it's going to be like, there's some spells where you're good and there's some other spells where you're not good. But from the beginning, we're very slow. But then that's also due to Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans. So, that's a bit of the bad. The ugly are the fans. I'm not gonna lie. We as fans are crazy. The Rashford bashing has gone to an all new high, like an all-time high now, where everyone just doesn't really, believe in him. The Onana thing has been out of order for no reason. People are calling him out, saying that he's a problem now. There's the whole Bruno thing when he just got a new contract. Everyone's saying, Bruno, he doesn't deserve it. I thought we were supposed to bring Inos in because they were going to do changes at the club, blah, blah, blah. Not realizing that Bruno has been one of our most consistent players, playing at the highest level as a player for like the past couple of seasons. The last season was honestly his worst season in the Manchester United shirt, but he still put out 16 goals contribution in the Premier League. He had 8 goals and 8 assists. No other player in our team had that. He's the only player. So, again, that was him in his worst season, by the way. Imagine him in his best. Imagine him next season. He's going to be ridiculous. Look what he did in the preseason. No.
He was cooking, though. He was cooking.
Are you there?
Wait, what happened?
I don't know. Yo-Yo wants to know, where's the standards?
No, there are standards. Like we.
Standards. Your audio don't have standards, Crash.
I think that was my internet. My internet just kicked me out. I don't know.
No standards. No standards.
But the standards are. Sorry about that.
No, we can't do this. We can't do this.
No, we've got to get rid of it, bro.
Move on to watch it.
Get rid of him.
Move on to watch it, man.
Right. Go on, bring him in.
Yo. People gotta allow bots, man. He's running around saying he's Tobogo's cousin. I got the makeover and everything in it. Celebrating that gold medal. Allow it, people, man. Leave him.
Bro,
I see you, bots.
Thank you for standing up for me.
I said go. Nah, but that's crazy.
No, and he said go Man United, bro. That's offensive to everyone that's a Man United fan, man.
Listen, he's had
Liverpool as well,
I've never seen a man have. I've not seen a man have 4 hours worth of stinkers. Like, just allow it. 4 straight hours, blood. It is crazy. No, but Joe, you missed the bit when they start. So they start saying who was going to finish where in the table. Everyone was saying sixth, and you should have heard Bots's chest. Oh, we're gonna finish fourth.
At least,
No.
at least you. What do you expect him to do, bro? You can't show chest,
No.
fam. What's he
You
gonna
want me
do?
to say first?
What you been doing today is showing chest with that
KG,
V-neck, fam. Look at him.
KG's
Man,
got chest
showing
on
off his
display for
skin
everyone.
chest.
That who is shift from?
Ah! Are you want me to show the wide neck? Is that what you want?
Oh, yeah, asking to show chest with that V-neck is crazy, bro. That's the stream will get shut down, bro. The stream, that will lose his channel, bro.
But that's all he's. But fam, that's all he's doing. That's all he's doing, though.
It's special, bro. It's a mess. I won't lie to you. Just looking at Taylor Swift. Nah, but wait. No, wait. You said fourth, though. I like the fact that you're predicting us finishing in.
No. KG. You should have had the chest he said it with. It was, we're gonna finish fourth, but I don't know what you guys think.
Watch it. Run it. We can bring Will and we can ask him what I said. All right.
Yeah, we can't. It's fine. Anyway, onto the
You don't get to say anything anymore, Bots. Yeah, you're a liar. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm taking the.
The time is yours, bro.
In regards to Rashford, in regards to the whole Rashford thing, for me, if you go based off form, he's got to come off as a bench. He's got to come off the bench behind Garnacho and Ahmad in the second half. If you go based off, because everyone wants to run with this Community Shield thing, I'm a lot more like about the Community Shield. We played City's B team. There was no Walker. There was no John Stones. There was no Rodri. There was no Foden. People need to take a massive step back before we start saying, yo, we're here, we're cooking. Look at what these guys are. That wasn't City's full team, man. We played probably close to our full team. And like for where we've come from last year to what we're seeing over this preseason, I can get behind having some excitement. But let's just, as a fan base, let's just take a step back and see who we faced on Sunday. Yes, it's Man City by name, but that's not the Man City we're going to face in the league. That's not the Man City we're going to face at Old Trafford or the Etihad. You know what I mean? Like, and people need to chill as well. Oscar Bob was running the show for half an hour as well. People forget that opening half an hour where, you know, they hit the post. We were still doing this. We were still making the same twerking mistakes at the back. You know, the Martinez experiment at left back didn't work. The Palestri experiment at left back did not work. We look better in our movements. Don't get me wrong. I think Ahmad needs to start. Like I said, for me, if you go based off form, even on preseason, because like Rashford doesn't deserve to start. That's my opinion. Like people can agree, disagree, but we need to take a massive step back, chill, and let's see what happens let's see what happens on Friday when we open the season. Because United last season, when the entire eyes of the world were on us, we crapped the bed. I'm sorry to be honest and all that and stuff. I'm just trying to be as level-headed as possible. When the eyes of the world were constantly on us, aside from the FA Cup, we did the most. We did the most. So, you know, let's give it the opening 5-6 games. Let's see where we go from there. I'm very open-minded about this season.
So are you on the same level as Little Yo-Yo then when it comes to this whole you're just waiting, you're giving them a set amount of games and you're gonna assess and then see where you are?
No, I'm good. Look, new structure, new regime. I've been one of the people that have said under this new structure, new regime, he gets the season, like is where it is, but there is no excuse. There is no excuses. I don't want to hear THDL, MUDL, DDL, whatever acronym you want to go. He's got his players. Most of the fans now believe in the board. There's been structural changes to Man United, like we finally changed the tunnel in the first time in 20 years and all that, right? Injuries aren't an excuse this year. Third season, play style. I've heard all the Arteta comparisons. I've heard all the Klopp comparisons. I've heard all the Pep comparisons. He has to win the Europa League. Like, especially with the way the new league system is. There's no one dropping out of the Champions League and all that. There is no excuse this season. If there is no top 4 or no Europa League, then he's got to go for me. But I'm not gonna say no Ten Hag out or anything like that. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna watch the season. I'm gonna go to the games. I'm gonna be on this channel talking about what I see on a weekly. I'm gonna be on this channel, like, you know what I mean, throwing out membership left, right, center. Even though I complained to KG and all that, because broski is.
I'm on
no,
it.
but
Let me.
nah, but yeah, listen, bro.
No, he gets more time.
Yeah, no. It's a brothers support brothers, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, KG. I mean, we're good friendship away from this all that.
Yes.
So, but
I'm
like,
on it.
like I said,
focus.
KG, friends call out friends. That's how friends get better at the stuff they do, and that's all it is,
Tell him.
right? But like I said, just to quickly round up and then move on.
Yes.
I'm gonna give it this season. He had top 4 all Europa League is the minimum. There's no excuse this season. Injuries, whatever. Like he's had as much backing as possible. Inos have done what they can. Third season, there needs to be a play style, a positive goal difference, and there needs to be something. And I'll catch you boys later.
So big up. You know what's funny, yeah? Pav said, what do you call it? Pav said, and we have to go back to this quickly. Pav said that he's going to be calm for next season, yeah? When I heard Pav say that,
we'll see.
You liar. I said, I'm giving Pav, how many games do you reckon to Pav to return? The return.
3 games. 3 games. Liverpool, Pav is gonna be back.
It has to be 3 losses. It's not just 3 games, 3 losses, and he's gonna be on a mad one. Yeah,
Pav's gonna be calm, bro. When he said that, I thought you're such a liar, bro. That's like my word. That's like my new leaf that I've been trying to turn over, bro. I know Pav, bro. I know this community, bro, and this community is about to lose their mind. I didn't even realize that the new one that's brewing is the Xerxes. Why is he not starting? That's the one that's coming. Get ready, everybody. Get ready. I always know the new agendas that are coming, bro. There's going to be, why is Rashford starting over Garnacho and Ahmad? Why is, bro, I can't. Lock in. This season's going to be so interesting, but I hope we win. Let's go.
Mainstream don't want our manager, innit? That's the end of this conversation, to be real. They don't like our manager. So we must back him. That's why. Anyway, we'll talk about that another time. Let's get somebody else in.
Before we get somebody else in,
hold
on. Let's read the supers. I'm gonna read
more
properly.
Supers.
Yeah. Big up to Larry for the super chat saying, "How do you get match fitness if you don't play matches?" Backing up Xerxes right there. Big up Larry for that contribution, and also. D-Man, big up to D-Man saying Garnacho's best season. He scored 10 goals and 10 assists. Rashford has a 30 goals, 10 assists season, 21 goals, 13 assists season, 22 goals, 10 assists season, 13 goals, 9 assists, etc. Only the best wingers in the world are comparable. Bring me on. D-Man, come on, man. The link is in the chat. Call in to the show. Let's go, Joe. Who are we bringing in next?
All right. I'm just doing it in order of the people that's in the room, people. Antonio Ferguson, how you doing, bro?
What's good? First thing I want to say is Bruno Fernandez.
First thing I want to say is, are you a member?
Yeah, I'm a member.
Antonio.
Okay, you get your 4 minutes. To me.
First thing I want to say, Bruno Fernandez needs more respect. He's about like 21 goals away from being the top 100 goals from Manchester United. There's only 15 players ever to get that. Bruno's 21 goals away. He has 79 right now in all competitions. He will get it because he has like a new contract until 2027. So he averages about like 15 goals per season. So he's a season or 2 away from being a top 15 of all time Manchester United players in goals. He's also close to the top 3 in players that got the most assists in the Premier League for Manchester United. I believe number 3 is Ronaldo with 49. That's only in the Premier League. He has about 40. So he's 9 assists away from being top 3 in all time and assists in the Premier League for Manchester United. He's one of the best signings we had post-Ferguson, and even pre-Ferguson. You might make a case. He's one of the best signings we ever had. The other stuff I have is stats from the preseason. What I wanted to see in the
Antonio, can you please say that again? You said he's one of the best pre Ferguson as? Can you please explain that again, bro?
Yeah,
you need
I
to
think
say that again,
he's
blood.
one of the best signings, like pre-Ferguson too. Because if he's getting numbers to be in the top 15 of all time in goals as a midfielder, not as an attacker, as a midfielder, and he's gonna set records for like assists also as a midfielder.
He's keen.
He's gonna go down in history. He's gonna be in the history book. So when people look at his
Keen.
stats from years and years to go, they're gonna look back and be like, "Who was this Bruno Fernandez guy?"
Joe is asking you a question. Antonio,
go ahead.
Is he better than Roy Keane?
This is tough. No goals.
Just like that.
No, blood.
Let him try and cook something. Let him try and cook. He's not. That's not.
Hey, I didn't say he's one of the best ever. I said he has to go down as one of the best signings in Manchester United history. This dude's gonna hold records. He's gonna be in the top 3 in assists and top 15 in goals.
I feel for him because if Bruno played under
exactly,
if Bruno does play under Fergie, he doesn't. He's not as like he wouldn't suffer the way he's been suffering with us. Bruno's played in a crap team. I don't know how to say if he's one of the best pre-Fergie though. I probably wouldn't say that because you just can't tell and can't know. I saw Fergie get something out cleverly. I've seen Fergie get something out of like terrible players. So
but he's getting these numbers like in a bad Manchester United teams. Like imagine if he was playing with Ronaldo and all those good players in the past. I'm just saying, like you gotta like think about it. He might be like the top, let's say 25 signings. Especially as a midfielder getting those numbers. Damn, my time is going down. I have some stuff to say about preseason. So for the preseasons, what I realized is last year, shot face and also goal scored. Shot face, I think we're gonna get better during the season. During Liverpool, we only conceded 9 shots, Betis 13, Arsenal 6, Rangers 10, and City 9. That City 9 shots is the least we ever faced like in like 9 years. You know how crazy that is? But the thing I'm worried about is goals scored. Because as you can see, we still have like problems with people scoring goals. Last year, there was only 3 teams that conceded more goals than us that finished above us. And that was Arsenal, Manchester City, and Liverpool. But we finished 8 because we couldn't score as many goals as they can. That's really bad. So I'm worried about the goals. But as a shot face area, we're going to be closer to what we saw in the first season. I think we'll get top 4 because we're going to be more compact and we're going to attack more. We just got to score more goals to catch up.
We're going to be. I'm so excited, bro.
Big up, Antonio. I think Antonio is wearing a V-neck. Look at that. Look at that picture.
Don't try and get people involved in your situation, fam. Why are you trying to look at man's top? Why are you trying to look down man's top anyway, though, fam? What's wrong with you? What are you doing?
What we do is, hold on, we'll speak to everyone that's left here, yeah? Then we get out of here. So make sure we get to the people that are waiting is Ogakwami, Punjab United, Kani, Idris, Mickey Ruby. We spoke to Crash already, didn't we? Man like one.
Yeah, he just came back in.
Yeah, cool. So let's do that. Let's speed it up.
All right. Kwame.
Oh, God.
Unmute.
What's going on, guys?
Big up, bro.
What's going on, my brother? How do you sing the song? How do you sing the song? Go, go, Man United! Go, Man United!
Okay, you're cooking me.
I'm never gonna live this down, you know, but
never
on your channel, everybody's gonna rush you.
How can you say go, go, Man United?
Oh Lord.
Okay. Anyway, guys. So the good.
Where would you like to start, bro? Good, bad, or ugly?
I'm going to order of good, bad, and ugly. Right.
Yes.
Do it.
Let's start with good. I think it is good the way we've. I think we've done good incoming business. Not only are we bringing actual decent players into the club, we're doing them pretty early in the window too. And more importantly for me, actually, we're walking away when needed. Because Braithwaite for what, 70 million? You had to walk away. You had to walk away. Ugarte for 60 million. You had to walk away. So I'm happy.
Coming back though, we'll come back to that one. We'll come back to that one.
But not at that price. Not at that price. In the past, we walked away, come back and paid more. Right? It happened with De Jong. Right? It happened with Jadon Sancho. So I'm happy with that. Bad. The outgoings, they're not going. They're not going. Wan-Bissaka is gonna leave. I know KG's hurt, but you'll live. You'll be fine. You will be just fine. I promise you.
He's hurt. I'm hurt, bro. I love Wan-Bissaka, fam. South London.
You guys will be fine. You guys will be okay. I promise you. I promise you. When you see better movement going forward from the fullback position, you'll be fine. You're gonna like it. But the rest of these guys, they're not going. They're not going. Casemiro, nope. Maguire, nope. Lindelof, nope.
Kwame, can I ask you a question? Yesterday, we all shitted on Mason Mount a little bit. People was asking certain questions.
Yeah.
We've had time to look back at things, Casemiro was protected in that team because we had an extra player. Basically, we had two people in midfield basically helping out now because Bruno's playing that position and we also had Mason Mount. When that's not the same, will Casemiro be found out again? Have we gone too early on thinking Mason Mount, Casemiro's fixed and there's no issues?
Casemiro is not fixed. No, absolutely not. The reason he looks half decent is because remember we're playing against Manchester City and there is no expectation to possess the ball in a more aggressive and offensive way against Manchester City. Against Manchester City, by default, you're going to play a lower line than you would against the Brentford, than you would want to against a Fulham. So yeah, he's not fixed. So we still have that problem. The ugly, and I know my time is going down. The ugly is this, guys. For the first few games of the season, we're going to see ugly things. We might cry. Don't freak out. Listen, when things go wrong in those first 10 games, guys, let us not lose our heads because things are going to get ugly. And this is why I say that. I think for real change to happen in a football team, the spine must go through a dramatic surgery. When I say spine, I mean the players that play in center roles. So like the center forwards, the center attacking mids, the center defensive mids, and the center backs. All those players in the spine, we haven't really changed much in the spine at Manchester United. We haven't changed much. In the center back positions, we have De Ligt, and Euro. He's going to come back, but he's not available, right? In the midfield, we have not changed anything. The spine in the midfield is still the same. In the attacking position, the spine is still the same because Zigzag, we're not going to see him. We're not going to see him until much later. So again, things are not going to look too much different from what we saw last season. And when we see that play out in real life, starting from Fulham, calma. That's all.
Big up. Oh God.
Hey, do you know what? Yeah, good call. But the one thing I would have to say is that, look, I think we might have worked out what I know that it's not changed. It's not changed the midfield, the spine, yeah. But one thing that you would have to say is that we still got players that might still be coming in, for one. And I think we might have worked out a way to make Casemiro work, put the legs around him, like people said. And if you get the likes of Ugarte, he's got legs anyway. So you know what? Let's see what happens in it. Let's see what happens because the midfield might be something different next season, and we must be confident in what we can do, people. But anyway, let's get to the next caller. Oh God!
Before the next caller, we gotta read out the super chats, guys. Kindly keep donating the super chats. Shout out to Idris for just lovely, generous contribution there. Idris also says Rashi needs to do more.
He will. I'm backing him. He will.
KG backing him. Shout out to Go Lou. It's your birthday, Lou. Shout out to Lou. And also big up to Larry saying we can imagine what Bruno would do in a good Man United team, but we can't do the same for Rashford. Interesting. Oh, does Larry have a point here?
Last one.
What do you guys?
Yeah. Is that the last super chat? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's interesting. It's an interesting point. Let's move on. Let's go. Let's do it.
Channel 906. How raunchy.
Yo.
Let me actually turn my light on.
Why did he? What?
A little better. Oh, yeah.
Nothing happened. Wait.
He's a silhouette.
Go and undo what you did. Please, quickly.
Yeah. Undo what you did. Yeah, no, go on.
Oh, no.
You're just as raunchy as before, man.
Channel 906. How raunchy.
But
it sounds like
stop it.
In the dark.
Stop it. First of all,
Channel 906. Okay,
I need more respect. I'm officially a member. Here we go.
Come on, 4 minutes.
Here we go.
Go on, man. I'm gonna restart it just because.
Not yet.
Just because.
Joe, stop it.
He's always on Joe.
What are you talking to? Yeah, look at me, my stop what?
No,
he's
ready. You're getting your 4 minutes, bro. It's starting now. Go on, Joe.
Start the clock. When he starts talking, I'll press the button.
Yes.
He's rude.
Yeah, okay. My bad, Joe. I didn't want to.
I'm joking. Go on.
But your opinion now doesn't matter to me. Your opinion's just void. Go Man United. You're worse than Rayo fans.
Go Man United.
Like I've never had my sentiment hurt more than what you've done today. Like I want to cry. Like go Man United.
That was crazy.
Okay.
But you're gonna be on charges. No, you're gonna be after this show.
In my defense.
10 stream ban.
Okay.
Easy.
I don't want to eat
what's
up your
happening.
time. Go ahead.
But so let's start with the good. Bad. Good is Inos are doing good with their transfer dealings. We knew this was going to happen. We've been crying out for footballing people to make footballing decisions, and we make sensible deals. Also, with all these transfer fees, nobody's reporting that we are staggering out into multiple years of how we are getting such good deals done. De Ligt is 45 plus 5 spread over 3 years. That's like what 12 million? 13 million a year. That is an insane deal for a player of the capability of De Ligt. You don't get players that have that much ceiling is really high, and also with his injuries, that's just a facade. He's only missed 27 games in the last 3 seasons for club and country. Varane missed double. Maguire has missed more in the last 3 years. Lindelof has missed more in the last 3 years. So stop that propaganda. And also with, he's not quick. Have you ever watched him play? He's rapid over the first 10, 15 yards. He is quick. He's not that guy who's going to run from the halfway line all the way to the defense, but he will get your tackle in. He won't let also with one more thing with Casemiro. So people are slandering Casemiro. Once you have fast center backs that can push up with the team and aren't afraid to be next to the defender and aren't afraid to run with the striker of the opposition team, that gap disappears. Did you see that once yesterday? We had one situation where Casemiro was left in the middle without nobody next to him. And then we got done. That's because the defense really backed off because we don't have fast defenders at the moment. As soon as De Ligt and Martinez are playing, we will be pushing up, way up, and that midfield space will narrow down. And Casemiro will have it easier to go around and do his thing like he was doing yesterday, although we played a mid block, not a high block.
ATS Travel says De Ligt missed more games than Maguire did last year.
No, he not. I'm talking about last 3 years combined. Maguire's missed more games. Okay? I'm not talking just about last year.
Yeah.
Okay, so the ugly is the media. That is just I think what they have done to United fans is they've gaslit them into thinking our players are trash. And also I would go with they scrutinize colored players way more than they do anybody else. What I saw with Onana, with that Arsenal friendly, and what yesterday is just a disgrace, and we should be calling it out. Because if we don't, it keeps on. He is one of the best keepers in the world, and nobody can say otherwise. If people try to tell you he's not, they're just lying. You don't get to the Champions League final and boss that final if you're not good enough. Okay, that doesn't happen. He saved the
100%.
penalty, and people are still trolling him. Who does that? And how many times have you seen De Gea save penalties? Never. Do you remember that time?
One
We
time.
scored like 20
One time.
penalties. He never
saved Mark
saved.
Noble's
He
penalty.
saved like two. Once against Everton, and what other one I don't remember. Like, he never saved it. And with saves as well, his save percentage was the highest, and he was facing one of the most amounts of shots. If you know maths, you'll know how mad that is. I'll just end. And one more thing, Bossman, you are. I'm never letting that go. Go, Man United! Get out of here.
Go, Shabazz! Get out of here.
Aye, there's
No,
more.
it's
There's
true though.
we keep going though. There's let's keep it moving. I go.
Yeah, let's keep it going. Bro, hold on, Kenny.
Yo, what's good?
Where you from? Hold on 1 second. Where you from?
Zambia.
All right.
He's supporting Jamaica, bro. Let him support Jamaica. Support Jamaica,
Yo,
bro.
bro, just because
no,
just say if you like this outfit, it's so good. Just say it. I'm doing it for you, bro.
Of course, I love the thing. That's my thing.
I know that's your team,
I
bro.
love the love. Now,
bro,
listen, sorry for
it's all
interrupting you
love,
anyway.
bro.
We need to keep
Love
it.
for the love.
We need to keep the time going.
The last time,
Kenny.
listen. You know what I did? I did one.
Yeah.
I did one big one also. Before you keep my timer going on, I did one with KG. I hit him with the Nigerian one when we played. Exactly.
I was there.
Yeah.
All right.
Nah.
My bad, y'all.
Okay, before I begin with the good, the bad, and the ugly, big ups to like KG being part of this show. First of all, I just want to say this in front of KG, who's like, that's the Don right there. So
Come on, man.
KG doesn't know the box wine manager is in town here.
Hey.
Cheers. It's your first time coming seeing the box wine manager. Let's go.
I shouldn't have this, but this is me today. This is really bad.
Your dad cook. Anyway, KG, before I even begin, let me tell you this.
Yes.
Your lieutenants, big ups. Since you've been gone, let me be honest with you. I said this to you earlier on when we had a really chat, like a small chat earlier on, but let me speak it and give them the flowers when they're here.
Yeah.
They held it down. They kept it reckless. Like they need a raise.
Aye, what? Listen.
Because bro, that wide neck that my brother have, like, bro,
the wine neck.
It's on you.
We need to sponsor him.
The wine neck that he's wearing. The wine neck he's wearing.
We start go funding.
And also, Botswana, me saying the wine neck is just like I'm trying to shoot you away from the go gadget type shit.
Exactly.
So
you put it right back there.
Take the wine neck to get away from the go gadget.
Okay.
Take the wine neck. All right, let me go with the good, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with the good, guys. For me, the good is Bruno Fernandez getting his contract. That is the player that deserves the United badge, first and foremost. That guy is ever present. That guy is fighting all the time. Before he was captain,
be mad if his wages are too high?
Can I finish first?
What would you say are too high?
Let me land. Yeah. I get you. I got what you said. That guy has fought for us. Remember when we had our captain Maguire and we were crying? We were crying, not even what? Give this guy, this is the real captain. This is what? He came, he handed it, he held shit down, he kept on giving and giving. From the first time when we bought him in, he's the only January buy that changed everything. He's been there. So to answer your question quickly, his salary, Rashford does not deserve to earn more than him. But since we're changing the structure of the players, the wage structure, he should not be more than, he should get he should get a salary increment, but also it should not be over the top. Whatever he gets, he should get. But it should obviously the people that we have right now know for a fact that they are not gonna give him a salary that's ridiculous anyway. So for me, that's the good. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I'm super happy about that. The bad is Rashford.
Continue.
Rashford.
You got extra 20 seconds. Go.
Rashford for me.
Added time.
Rashford for me. Like I'm a member, man. Keep me some time. Listen, Rashford for me. Listen, Rashford for me. Look, that's a curtain raiser to the season. And when you finish a season badly as you did, when you come in and you're doing things like that, it doesn't look good for you. I'm not gonna.
Well, sorry, bro. He was on the slow settings, bro. He was taking long.
If you didn't do it, I was gonna do it. Yeah.
Hello. Hey, KG.
Yep. That picture's incredible.
Oh, you remember?
Yeah. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing good.
Ask him to right side of the chat. We'll know if he's a member, bro. Some people.
Write something in the chat real quick.
Sheriff, are you a member or no?
No, I'm not a member yet.
Oh, 2 minutes.
But I'll definitely be a member because you guys, with the YouTube thing, I feel like some people just want to be in it. But I feel like you guys are having fun with it, so absolutely. I definitely will be a member. But no. I did just shout you some. I gave a donation anyway.
Oh no,
that's just a show. Oh. Yeah.
Totally. I don't need to waste your time as well. Definitely get on this Man United thing. Let's talk.
All right. So what do we do with Rashford if he repeats last season?
Sell him.
That's a question for you guys. Because me personally, I'm hoping he gets there, but I don't think he will. I don't think he's that good. I'm sorry. I'm hoping he gets there because I really like him. I like him, but I don't think he'll get there. 2, I like Bruno, but I'm bothered a little bit about it gives me the Pogba vibes where you don't know where he really fits, and that bothers me a little bit. Between 10 and 8, I feel like he's kind of in between it, and I feel like he disturbs our midfield a little bit. It puts it off because I don't see him as a midfielder, pure midfielder, and that kind of confuses me a little bit. I feel like he's like 10 and I don't think we are at that position anymore with our team. I feel like we need 3 dynamic midfielders. And think about having a defensive midfielder and all that, because all these buys that we bought is whether you want to think about, are we ready to go now or we building a team? It's kind of like where we at with the buys. I'm hoping we can get a winger, because I'm not counting that these young kids will be able to go through the season as successful. Besides Garnacho, I don't think we have a winger that will really go through the whole season with us and take us where we want to be. I'm bothered about that a little bit. I feel like we need 2 dynamic midfielders that will act.
Yeah, sorry,
Get
bro.
him out. Get him out.
There's so much he had to talk. Wait, someone said I'm glad he's not a member. That's funny. I wanted to. There was so much he said, but we didn't have time to get into it, bro. Mick, you've been waiting.
But Papi, I set you up with that.
You're going to jail.
You are in the sim bin, brother. You are.
Yeah, it's your fault, Mick.
KG, you're an actor, right? Would
Yes.
you agree with me? He did an audition for fucking Mr. Gadget. Go, Gojala.
Yeah. No, he done an audition to be like the wildest American fan we've ever seen. Go United.
My God. You know you're in trouble. You got me up 5:30 in the morning to give you a roast. Come on, man. You know I'm sleeping in Thailand. Come on. That was a disrespectful night.
Listen, you lot know I'm fighting against Owen. I'm running out of time. I've got a good 20. I've probably got 20
Oh,
minutes. So you
come
look
on,
like
let's go. Let's go.
yeah,
All
let's
right.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go. Let's go.
Big
Time
up,
started,
big
Nick.
up.
I know you're not a member.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm not a member, but I donated 100.
no,
You know,
man.
you
Thank you,
sorted
man.
my super chat.
Thank
Yeah.
you, man.
Yo,
It's true that. True that.
Lord.
True that.
These boys knows me quite well. Listen, the good, bad, and the ugly. Where do we start? We start with the good. I mean, this is a new Manchester United we don't recognize. It's unprecedented, right? The way we do business. Some people mentioned already that we're doing deals on our terms. It's called amortization, right? So basically, we are getting quality players. I know they're not sexy signings, but they are system signings. So I like to compose a top of the pops here, right? I think in songs. And the bad thing is basically people don't have patience. The fan base don't have patience. So I would say Guns N' Roses. Patience, yeah. You know what I mean? And the way we are walking away as well is that song. I'm walking away from troubles in my mind. You know what I mean, KG?
You made it ethnic for me.
Yeah. And also, players now have to fight for the right. You know, you gotta fight. Boy, you're right.
I know that
United. You know what I mean? So that is, in summary, Domela Ra, papi. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The Botswana Domela Ra. Bruno Fernandez
Ra.
to get a new contract. Top, he will finish the end of his pinnacle of his career. He deserves it, 100%. The ugly, again, is Papi slaughtering it. But the ugly is per se media slaughtering Manchester United. They're rivals us.
Yes.
They are scared. Right.
Yes.
They don't find any other angle. Like, so they're criticizing every single signing, right? So listen, we are cooking. Ten Hag is cooking. Remember a couple of months ago, people want Ten Hag's head, right? Look what we're doing now. The background stuff, we got rude. Bloody rude, right? So don't be rude. So all I want to say, guys, stay on track, be patient like Guns N' Roses. I think we're going to cook something special. And this is the Sunday roast, so we are cooking a slow roast. Can you smell it? Can you smell it?
Well, we don't even know. Wait, hold on. We got D-Man Foster. Right. He's the last one. We got Will here, but Will, we don't care about you. Big up though.
Really? Just like that? After all this, blood?
We don't care, blood. We don't give a shit about Arsenal, bro. Move. Hold on, let's put another person we don't care about in here as well.
Yeah, both of you talk at the same time. Let's go.
What?
KG, double the bet.
Money for what?
Double that bet.
God,
Listen, yeah,
double
pay
what
up that
bet?
money, fam. That's all
I'll
I'm saying.
bet. We have a bet. Double it.
What are you talking about now? I don't even remember.
We have a £100 bet. We have a £100 bet on the line.
Wow.
We have a £100 bet on the line.
Oh, you said you started, and then after you said, you know what? I don't trust Maresca.
No, I never said that. Don't make me go and get a clip. You're out here lying. You're out here lying.
Because I remember
I shook your hand and I said yes. I literally shook your. I shook your hand on that deal.
And then what
through
happened?
the screen, and nothing else happened.
Go and
We
get
haven't talked about it since.
Go and get the footage.
All right, I'll find it. I'll find it. But I want double or nothing.
I remember you saying, what was the bet as well?
It was £100 that will finish above you.
Okay, cool.
That was the bet. Do you want to double it? I
like that bet as well. Now we're going to keep it the same.
Why, are you not confident?
No, I'm very confident, but I'm being clever. I'm being wise. I'm not doing anything foolish here. Go on.
I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. No, you can talk to me on your show. We don't have time for this.
No. I'm not speaking to you, blood.
Wait, hold on. You're talking big. You're talking big because you handled Leon today and you won the Emirates Cup.
Hey, listen, brother, allow it, man. Listen, yeah, we're cooking though. What have you been doing? Yeah.
You talk. What do you mean? What have you been doing? So you lot, these preseason cups don't count. So what you think preseason? Hold on.
Wait a minute. What did your uncle do yesterday, though, blood?
Wait, hold on.
What did your uncle do yesterday, fam?
So what you're talking about preseason cups? Is that what you're really doing here? Is that what you?
No, listen, yeah, it's all about performance, though, isn't it, blood? The performance, though.
Put in paper for the preseason cup.
Preseason performance. It's preseason performance, though, fam. It gives you an impression on what it is, though, fam.
Make sure you're ready for when the season starts, and make sure
I'm here for it, fam. Listen.
Because last season you're talking wicked, and I didn't see nothing from you, bro. You went missing.
I called it many times, but bro,
I saw you, bro. Last season you were talking wicked, and then the season ended, and I'm like, bro, what happened to Will?
I ain't got time for that either, man. Shut up, blood. Yeah, watch this season.
Bring him back. I like it. No, you stay where you are, bro. Because what are you going to do this season? What are you going to do?
We're in the Premier League. We're in the Premier League. And I say that with chest.
All right, cool. I remember you've said this now, and if you don't, I don't want to hear now. I want to bit your hand off.
No. Listen, I'll be here and clip it.
Yeah.
I will be here.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you gotta talk to these Arsenal fans, you know what I'm saying? Arsenal lost.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's all we need to say. That's all we need to say. Sometimes I have to talk to these fans.
Believe.
Hey, I'm gonna clip that so we can get straight into it next time.
Fish fry. Yeah, please clip that, bro. Ain't winning cheat. Yes.
Yo,
Dream, D-Man, what you saying?
Yo, what's up, guys? Can you hear me?
That's right, they lost.
Yes. Bro.
Perfect. All right, so I wanted to honestly just get on because, again, I've really been seeing a lot of people dissing Rashford recently.
Yes.
And, like, as United fans, I don't understand why we do this to our own team. But I just wanted to really put things into perspective. Rashford, for me, is one of the best players, one of the best wingers in the world. And I really think the numbers, his output over the years has really, like, proven this, to be honest. I sent that super chat before. He has a 30-goal, 10 assist season, 21 goal, 13 assist season, 22 goals, 10 assist season, another 13 goals and 8 assists, another 13 goals, 9 assists.
Can I ask about the world though? When you say one of the best in the world though, do you feel like you're that's a lot, like that's a stretch, you know?
So if you really look at it, who's really outproduced him other than some of the best in the world? So, like Salah, you can maybe say Vinicius, you can say Mbappe has those numbers. You can say
quite a few people still, yo.
Saka, maybe.
Like, you really think that okay, these people have better stats than him, yeah? Do you see them giving the same kind of output that Rashford was giving?
No, whoever did
in the seasons that we're giving.
I put this guy in a time.
I mean, I understand he had a bad season last year, honestly. And if he has another bad season just like last season, I would consider moving him on. But I think it's a little bit of revisionist history that we're kind of acting like Rashford is trash. I think again he's produced some of the best numbers in the world. We really praised Garnacho, which I'm really happy about Garnacho, and I think he's going to be great. But I don't know if Garnacho will ever have a 30-goal season in his entire career. Like,
you know what? Yeah,
I
think
we just have to put a little more respect on.
Because I haven't even started your timer yet. You're lucky, yeah. I haven't even started your timer yet. But what I'm gonna say is this real quick. Yeah?
I need to train, bro.
No, he's gonna have to be left to sleep because he should be sin binned anyway. I'm saying this, yeah. The frustration for a lot of people with Rashford, yeah, is the fact that we do not see the effort. We all know he's got the skills, fam, because he produced one of the best seasons a couple seasons ago. But he's not. We see him walking around the pitch. It's the effort that's mainly disheartening for Man United fans, bro.
And I get that, honestly, and he should be benched at times. I thought he should have been benched last year for Garnacho most of the season. But I don't understand why people would want to sell Rashford. For example, people talking about selling him for 40 million, 50 million.
I don't want to be rude. Wait, bro, let me just say hello. Wait 1 second. Let me say bye to you. D-Man Foster, big up, man. I wanted to stay to the end, but there's literally 20 minutes I got left to try and make a difference. What do you call it? Big up, though. Everyone, thank you so much. You lot are holding it down. Joe Blackman, Botswana Pappy, go, Man United. Big up to you, bro. Like, literally, we've never seen the likes of it. But I've got so much respect. Charges will be drawn up. A lot of people, tomorrow's charges, man. Anyway, you lot, big up, man. Thank you so much. Again, big up for supporting Rashford as well. But I want to say in the world, though, I think now's a stretch. Big up.
Big up.
Go on. Finish what you wanted to say then still.
I mean, yeah, overall, I think we can hold Rashford accountable. I'm not, giving him any excuses, but I think we just have to be realistic
and really, value our players. I think any of the other top teams in the world, I think he would start on the left at Arsenal right now. He would start at Barca. He would start at a lot of top PSG would start. Like there's a lot of top teams around the world. I think he would do very well.
PSG are
I'm
looking
still
for
trying to wrap
something.
my
Come on,
head
you talk.
around.
You talk to him.
G-Man, I'm still
I
trying
mean,
to
we
wrap
don't
my head
sell
around.
Rashford.
You
He's
guys
an
will understand
academy
each other
product.
better.
You
I mean,
comparing Rashford to Mbappe, bro.
I'm not. I'm saying those are the only people that are clear above him. Like we're starting to put
So
other names
Rashford
above
has only had
Rashford that
2
have not
good
even
seasons, bro.
contributed nearly as much in
G-Man,
their careers.
G-Man, Rashford has only had 2 good seasons at Man
That's not
United.
true. That's not true.
Which other seasons did he have that were
2022 to 2023 was a 30-goal season. He had 2 seasons under Ollie where he had 21 goals, 13 assists, and another season under Ollie, which was 22 goals and 10 assists. And then underneath Mourinho, when he was young as a teen or early 20s, he had that 13 and 8 assist season, and then another 13 and 9 assist season.
So when you look at Rashford, put stats aside, when you look at Rashford gameplay, do you think he has improved, and what has he improved on?
I think Rashford has had 2 bad seasons, and unfortunately they've been in the recent 4
What
years.
has he
and so
improved
people,
on, dude?
What has he improved on since he first came into the team from the academy?
From the first time when Van Gaal, when he came into the first team, like what have you seen in his game that's evolved, and you're like, oh, that guy is good, that guy is improving? I'm just curious.
I think he's always been a good striker of the ball, but I would say, at the beginning of his career, he was struggling to put up big numbers because I don't think he was as clinical. And then I think in those seasons that he did put those big numbers up, he was clinical. So that seems to really be the difference for him, is him being clinical, being in form. I think, again, he's had 2 really bad seasons in his career. And we kind of, again, last season, it's recency bias. I think we're just being a little bit too harsh on him. But I don't really want to talk only just about Rashford. I do want to just kind of talk about overall.
Well, it's too late. Time's up. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Joe.
You have to set the timer. And his timer when KG was here. Yeah?
Joe, I like that he's backing him though. I like that he was like, let's not bash for bashing, oh my goodness. Let's just not talk negatively about Rashford, and that was I was walking with you, brother. But then the moment you mentioned Vinicius, you mentioned Mbappe, it gets a little bit sticky, because at the end of the day, we know Marcus Rashford has potential, but man, he is now 26, 27 years old, and he's not a little boy anymore. You don't talk about potential when you're looking at a person that is that old in football, and the question that I was asking is we saw a player who used to just rely on pace too much, and what did he improve on? What has he shown, some levels of progression? It was just not even a trolling question. It was I was trying to ask you, D-Man, what is the thing that you see that's better? And honestly, for me, I don't see it. I want to see it this coming season. Let's hope that he does something. But anyway, looks like Joe's Wi-Fi also gave up. But I want to also go ahead and read the super chats, by the way, really quickly, and say big up to everybody that's been in this show, that's been contributing with the super chats, hitting the like button and all that. Much love and appreciate it. We're streaming to Joe Blackman's channel as well as my channel as well, Football Power Hour. So big up to Antonio for the super chat, saying Mazraoui pass completion 87.9, better than 97% of fullbacks in top 5 leagues. Progressive passes 6.93, better than 96% of fullbacks. Passes completed 68, better than 88% of fullbacks. Yo, Antonio, I am looking forward to seeing what Mazraoui can actually do. At the end of the day, we're gonna miss one. I'm gonna miss Wan-Bissaka, but I'm more excited about what Mazraoui can do, because it's, as we said at the beginning of the stream, that was the old Man United, and now it's time for a new frontier, a new Man United. So hopefully his impact, his presence in the team will also help help our other wingers to do better, you know, our other midfielders to do better. So big shout out to you, Antonio, for that super chat. More respect also goes to Court Star for saying Jamaica gold in the discus, Botswana gold in the 200 meters, Nigeria 0 medals. Hashtag not like us. Oh. Yes, Botswana won gold, guys. If you don't know, Litsile Tebogo made Botswana proud, made Africa proud, and big up to Jamaica also for winning gold in the discus. This was, major achievement. Shout out to you, Lou. I gave you a birthday shout out. I did say go Lou. So big up to you. Happy birthday. May you live long and have a prosperous life as well. You know, Wakanda forever, says Tabo. Guys, I think I'm gonna have to go ahead. Yes, Thrill. We won the 200-meter race. You know, I might have to close up the shop by myself. Oh, he's back.
What? He said what about Jamaica?
Jamaica won gold. Jamaica won gold.
Yeah, damn right.
Discus.
But you know what though?
Yeah.
We'll be there next. We'll be there next Olympics, innit? We're coming back for the 100 meters. Don't worry about that. 200 meters coming for that 2 Botswana. Don't worry about that.
Hey, we will be there. We will be there for sure.
Anyway.
AJ, you're too late. You should not look at the beginning of the stream. Just go ahead and like the stream, you know. And
sure, man.
Big up to you guys, man. Joe, shout out to you, brother. Guys, go support Joe at Backhand Entertainment. Please subscribe to his channel and also subscribe to mine. And let's keep growing. Lots of love, lots of appreciation from us to you guys. And just like that, this was the good, the bad, the ugly, featuring special guest KG the comedian. You may find out my.
So I don't care.
Drop a bomb.